The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by Austin Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Austin Orthopedics and Sports Medicine treats a wide range of sports injuries to help athletes not only recover, but to return to the sports that they love to play. Orthopedic surgeon Dr. Matthew Crawford is here to tell us more. Dr. Crawford, with your specialty in sports medicine, what kind of patients do you tend to see?
The short answer is I see all sorts of patients. There's a misconception, I think, that sports medicine orthopedic surgeons only tend to treat young competitive athletes. Such injuries include shoulder dislocations, ACL tears, meniscus tears. So we see these and we treat these amongst a broad range of not just ages, but also competitive levels and activity levels.
Okay, good to know. How can we prevent bone and joint issues as we age? I feel like that is a really top of mind question as we've got an aging population here in America.
Sure, and there's quite a few different ways that we can address that and talk about how things that we do for ourselves can impact our musculoskeletal health. I'm going to talk first about one that's not quite as well known. Now, I think we all know that diet can have an impact on certain chronic medical problems such as diabetes and cardiovascular health. However, I don't think most people understand how diet can have an impact on your musculoskeletal health. And so, there's been some interesting studies looking at a correlation between what we eat and what happens to our joints. Specifically, one study looked at our diet and how inflammation that they can track and monitor in our gut.
Okay, I'm going to have to give up fast food. I knew it was coming. Prolonged periods of sitting, we are also finding out, is not really something that the human body was ever supposed to do. Can you touch on that?
I can. And so, first off, our joints like motion. And I really encourage my patients, if they're inactive, I'm saying start some activity, get active. That's one of the most simple things that we can do to impact their health.
When should someone come see you? What problems should they be considering to say, okay, an orthopedic surgeon is now the person I need to talk to?
There's a couple of things that I look at, and I get, trust me, a lot of calls from friends like, oh, so-and-so, my daughter just hurt her knee in gymnastics, or, on the football field, so-and-so hurt themselves. And most of the time when I get those calls, they've already spent some time and looked at it and realized it's a problem.
Getting people back to doing what they love. Dr. Crawford, thank you for your time.
Thank you, Rosie.
Austin Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is located in North Austin on Park Bend Drive. Learn more about services offered at austin-orthopedics.com. The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored by Austin Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.